Hey guys, in this video I'm going to do a full comparison review between the iPhone 6 versus the Samsung Galaxy Note 5, the phone that has a very awesome popularity at the moment. I've been getting a lot of messages for this video. Of course I don't have the iPhone 6 Plus, unfortunately, but I do have the iPhone 6. So iPhone 6 Plus is kind of like a more real competitor to the Note 5, mainly because of the size and the screen, because the iPhone 6 Plus is a phablet, and of course the Note 5 is also a phablet. But other things like the build quality, the camera, the processor, RAM, and all the other stuff is pretty much same. So yeah, we can do the comparison between these two phones, and I will also do a speed test where we'll check out the overall performance of both phones, like I did with the previous phone. If you're my subscriber, you already know that, so I will do that video also. And of course the camera test, which is already uploaded on my channel, because we have like a bigger sensor with 8 megapixel camera here, like people used to say, but that is a kind of like a shocking video for you. That's a low light camera test between these two bad boys. You might want to check that video out. But anyways, let's just take a look here on the both phones here to start off the comparison. So of course the iPhone 6 is having a 4.7 inch screen, while the Galaxy Note 5 is having a 5.7 inch screen, which is the main difference that you will notice. And if you have the iPhone 6 Plus, you're gonna have like a 5.5 inch screen, so still the Note 5 is a bit bigger in terms of screen size. Now 6 Plus has a 1080p HD resolution, while the iPhone 6 has a 750 by 1334 resolution. Has this Retina display, really bright, really awesome look here, viewing angles and everything. It is definitely a gorgeous display. While here we got a quad HD resolution, quad HD, 518 ppi. This is a really overkill, like most people say, but I am really enjoying the display. I mean, it's the most awesome display I ever seen on any phablet at the moment currently. And yeah, the resolution is way more than the iPhone 6, and of course double of what we have on the iPhone 6 Plus. Now the build quality is basically the thing that Apple is used to brag about previously in all the previous years, but you can see now Samsung have really stepped up their game. They made the Galaxy Note 5 really premium, and they have used the design language kind of like as the Galaxy S6 Edge. You can see phone is like having the little bit curved edges on the sides, and it's a full metallic body, and this is a gold platinum edition. I mean, a lot of people are asking me that how to get this one and all that. I don't live in United States or outside countries. I live in Pakistan, and this is the variant that was available, and it's almost like three packs were only available in my country at the time that when I bought the phone. But you can see that the gold platinum edition looks really awesome, and people are going insane. I mean, it is definitely something that people haven't seen, and God, it looks gorgeous when you use. And definitely the iPhone 6 is also not bad in terms of build quality and all that. It is really slim, aluminum, and as we all know, iPhones are really premium since we have seen the iPhone from the start of the iPhones. So it is premium. That's why they are priced higher. So yeah, both devices are very premium, and if we compare them like side by side like this, you can see iPhone 6 is kind of like more slimmer, but definitely of course with the smaller screen it is applicable, while the Note 5 is thicker with a bigger screen. So you can see we got the power key on the right of the Note 5, and yeah, one more thing that I want to point out here that I forgot in my previous videos that I basically when I compared with the LG G4 is that the Galaxy Note 5 has a really awesome screen to body ratio, which means that even though with the 5.7 inch screen size, you're not gonna notice humongously, you're not gonna notice that device is big or humongous. It will fit really nice in your hand, and you can use it without any problem. So yeah, and of course we do got the one-handed operation by tapping like triple times on the home key. Of course you gotta enable it in the settings. So and definitely we got the same type of stuff here, even though this is a 4.7 screen, but if you do it like this, triple tapping on the home key, it's gonna give you kind of like a one-handed operation here. So we got all that tweaks available on the Note 5. If you want to check out my 50 plus tips and tricks video, it's like a 44-minute long video, the most longest video that I ever made for this channel. You can check that video out where I will talk about all the tips and tricks. So if we take a look here inside of the software, this is of course Android 5.1.1 Lollipop. This is the iOS 8.4.1, the latest version of the iOS at the moment, and both have their own nice good features. You can see control center, we got the notification center there, and yeah, we do have themes option. I don't know if we get the themes option here. Of course, if you jailbreak, you can get a lot of good stuff, but a lot of people don't want to jailbreak their iPhone, so definitely the Galaxy Note 5 is really awesome in this theme engine, and we do get a ton of tweaks, ton of options in the software area. You can see that, and of course I almost forgot that we got the S Pen. Wow, I'm just gonna pull it out. It's an all new S Pen. You gotta push the button, it pops out. I did a separate video for this S Pen also. You can see it works in this orientation, and you can see we've got pretty nice option. You can add 2 custom application. I use calculator a lot and Facebook, so I've added those 2 icons there, and you can see we can immediately do stuff like screen write. It's gonna take a screenshot, and I can do anything on the screen. It looks really killer, while the iPhone 6 here doesn't come with anything like that. So yeah, S Pen is definitely the most best and the most main reason why you should buy a Galaxy Note 5 or a Note phone, Samsung's Note phone. So it's the only reason why other phone fails in front of the Galaxy Note 5. Even the iPhone 6 Plus doesn't have the Note like the S Pen or anything like that. So maybe in the future, but yeah, the S Pen, the software and everything looks amazingly awesome here. Very nice optimization, really nice software tweaks and all that. I'll do a separate test of the speed where I will open up different applications, so make sure you subscribe. But it is overall really awesome. So taking a look at the camera on both phones, the Galaxy Note 5 has a 16 megapixel camera with the LED flash, and of course the heart rate sensor is also here, versus the 8 megapixel camera with the LED flash on the iPhone 6. And you know, I made a video about the camera comparison, and to be really honest, the Galaxy Note 5 was really showing more brighter image in more dark conditions, and having like a little bit more better video capabilities. Of course, we all know that the Note 5 can record 4K video, as well as the Galaxy Note 4, but the iPhone 6 can only go up to 1080p, and it seems like they really have improved the camera, and I think you should check that video out. So let's just quickly dive into the camera application that we have. So just gonna enter my fingerprint sensor here. So let's just quickly launch the camera application here. So we got a really feature-rich camera application on both phones, but it seems like the Galaxy Note 5 has a little bit better features in terms of the camera app. We do got custom volume keys function where you can take pictures, you can record video, and of course you can zoom with the volume function. You can assign these functions to your volume keys, and if I go back here in mode section, you can see a ton of options. We do got new modes here, video collage, which is a 6-second video collage where you can make 6-second combination of 4 videos. So we got a virtual shot, we got slow motion, fast motion, and we do get slow motion video recording here, but we don't get the fast motion. And of course the stock camera app on the iPhone 6 is definitely not that feature rich, but of course App Store has a lot of camera applications available which you can check out. And but definitely I'm comparing the stock versus stock. So we got Pro, Auto mode. I like to use it on the Auto mode. We do get the selective focus, which is a really nice feature to kind of like have a greater image quality in terms of when you're taking pictures in macro mode, close shots, And yeah, front camera is 5 megapixel on both phones. The Galaxy Note 5 will allow you to record up to 1080p video, while the iPhone 6 has a 1.3 megapixel front camera, which will allow you to record only up to 720p. It seems like the Galaxy Note 5 is definitely having an edge in terms of camera, but that doesn't mean the iPhone 6 is bad. Of course, the iPhone 6s is right around the corner. I mean, the September is the month where iPhones are announced, so definitely we're gonna see a lot of changing there. So yeah, that's about the camera. And if we take a look at the internals, we got a Exynos 7 octa-core with 4 GB of RAM. That's a insane combination. And I did a RAM test, and I mean, there's no way that you can stop the Galaxy Note 5. It is a really fast phone, really awesome, really a multitasking killer phone. You can see if you hold down this key here, you can open 2 applications at the same time. Very awesome stuff here, no lag whatsoever. So I'm just gonna open up a little bit more different applications. So let's open up the My Files, so you can see very awesome. And of course the iPhone 6 has like a 1 GB of RAM and a dual-core Apple A8 chipset, but definitely iOS is a little bit more optimized environment, so you're not going to notice any major difference in terms of real-life performance, but definitely the difference will be in terms of the benchmarks. But like I said before, I didn't really care about benchmarks, so the real-life performance is very similar on both. It's very similar to both of these two phones here. And the iPhone 6, of course, doesn't feel that much of a future proof, to be really honest here. I mean, the Galaxy Note 5 has a 4 GB of RAM, freaking 4 GB of RAM. That's something that Apple has yet to achieve, you know. And definitely iPhone 6 will serve you for years, but this seems to be a little bit more good, because the way Android is upgrading is going to be more and more, you know, Android will need more powerful phones in the near future, so Galaxy Note 5 will provide you with that capability. So lastly, the battery here is 3050 and the battery here is 1800. So definitely I'm not that much impressed by the iPhone 6 in terms of battery. I've been using it for about like 1 year now almost, and it has a good charging speed. I use the iPad Air charger, by the way, but of course the battery depletes faster. We'll see better improvements on iOS 9 really soon, while the Galaxy Note 5 has better battery performance as compared to the Galaxy Note 4, even with a small battery, and really impressive. So yeah, that's about it. That's my full comparison review between these two phones. Hope you guys have enjoyed this video, and if you do, then please give this video a thumbs up, share it, and just click the subscribe button down below. It really helps me out a lot, and it will help you out too, because you're gonna be stay tuned. You're not gonna miss any content. So I'll see you guys in the next one.